Welcome back to Goblets&Warlocks, Icewind Twice Dice. Episode 18. We are going to be Sebastian is not going to be here tonight. He has some emergencies or something come up where he's at. Doros, Lance, he's going to be a little bit late tonight, so you have to bear with us. And you're just watching us, thank you, welcome. Hit that follow, it's great, it's free, and you can give a D4 to somebody. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for, hope you're enjoying our content. Please like and subscribe, and also if you like to catch us live, hit the links down below to our Twitch channel, and you can come affect the game when you're here by gifting subs or following. There's different rewards out there, as you can see on the screen right now that's coming up, scrolling through, and you get some fancy emotes and sub badges too if you want to support the stream. That being said, exclamation point merch, if you want some t-shirts, hoodies, and all that good stuff, there's about 2 more days left for the giveaway in our Discord for some teal and gold dice. You have to be in the Discord and hit enter into Windows, so exclamation point Discord gets you a link to our Discord to come join our Discord and our fantastic community. I think that's pretty much it for the announcements. Sorry we're a little bit late tonight. Everybody's running a little bit late, including me. I won't completely set up, but you know, it's whatever. And I guess to Forgotten One rolled low again, so he's doing a recap. And so thank you, Coyote, for following. And thank you, Aaron, for resubbing. Those rewards has already been gifted out. You're giving out. So let's get into tonight's intro and get on with tonight's episode.
Did you really think that you could just fix it like that? Coming over here, trying to feed me your version of fact. Just how long did you think that you could fake it? Can't hold on, we already started breaking. I'm not yours, so stop acting like you own me. I know me, no, you're never gonna show me. I'm so beyond being hurt and heartbroken. I'm too far gone, I just can't even hold on. No, I know I should have stopped it when I noticed your eyes. Look at how they lie. Your eyes, they lie.
Welcome back. And TFO, would you like to lead us into tonight's episode?
Yes. So last time on Icewind Dale with the Twice Ice, we had after beating all the Yetis and everything, we believe it was Doros had to step out for whatever reason into the snow. He stepped out with why am I blanking? What's her name? Lagatha. Yeah, thank you. Jesus Christ. He stepped out with Lagatha, and for whatever, and it appears Lagatha was not Lagatha. Big surprise.
Gee, who tried to tell you that?
Yeah, he tried to tell us that.
Whose recap is it?
Yeah, Lagatha was not Lagatha, and whatever was Lagatha stabbed Doros, came back, and we had a quick, brief talk about how stranger danger works. Anyway, fast forward a little bit, we go to sleep. We rest, wake up a little bit, and Remy here lets someone in, a stranger, so to speak. big surprise. But anyway, I get on with the day. He appears to be this man named Graves. Quite interesting. Spoke of another Goliath. I might have to talk to him about that. Fast forward even further. We chat a little bit, eat breakfast, made by me, obviously, and make our way up the mountain to then fight or to then see that dragon, or where it presides. After what we think is sneaking, what Remy may not think as sneaking, we kind of alert the dragon to our presence, fight it, kill it, obviously with our might and brute strength, and it appears Arilin has gone into a moon. Don't know what this does, but out of curiosity, I punched it, took a lot of it was damaged greatly, and we are now resting after we found a couple of magic items, obviously, because dragons and stuff. All right, that's the recap.
All right. We're gonna pick up from when we left off. Y'all still mining those magic items out? I gave you all those items. Do not currently yet have them, but I gave them to you for minutes. So it still takes 24 hours to get those magic items out. So with all that being said, y'all can take turns. Y'all can go ahead and take a long rest. If you have not already taken a long rest. During the course of the mining, Graves, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, we're already starting with that.
It'll be a whopping 4.
Oh yeah.
You failed.
Starting off hot.
Almost about the same time, Graves, as you get this pounding headache from that beacon that you've been having in your head, flare up. And that beacon is now pointing far north beyond the sea of moving ice. And at the same time, you don't really see this because your eyes, you're like reaching with pain and you fall over, almost go unconscious. Actually, with the 4, you would go unconscious at this point. But your mental faculties there, but you're not conscious. You immediately detect the pulse coming from the far beyond the sea of moving ice. At the same time as this happens, the rest of the party sees Doros get lifted up in the sky. A symbol around his chest. He starts reaching in pain and screaming, and he's hovering there. He screams until he passes out.
So we all see multiple people. So we see like multiple people just passing out around us, and we see one floating in the air.
You see Graves' character just fall over. He screams for a slight second, and then he passes out. He's laying on the ground.
More like a
Yep.
ah.
All
At
I'm
the
gonna say is that doesn't do it.
At the same time, Doros is lifted up in the air, screaming, reaching with pain, and a symbol on his chest is flared up in like a flames around his chest.
It's like his chest is on fire.
It's kind of like a symbol. It's not on fire. Just like a symbol, like almost like coming out of his chest. Anybody proficient with religion can roll if you're conscious.
Have I like seen
Oh
this?
yeah, are we all
I
conscious?
feel
or
attacked.
are some of us still asleep?
I mean, I'll say this is midday. You already have your long rest while they're mining.
Okay. Yeah, I'm proficient, so I'll roll.
Have
Yeah,
I
Remy
seen
is.
anything like this before? Actually, I don't have proficiency in history, but knowing Doros for a while, would I have seen something like this before? Or no? Cool.
16.
22.
Oh,
That's a good point. Forgot one. Has Doros told you about anything where he's gotten his powers from?
I don't know that.
I don't
don't
think
think
you know
so.
that.
No, I don't
Oh.
think I do.
16. You 22. Are you proficient in religion, Remy?
That's the nice thing about the phantom thing is once per day per long rest, I can pick up a proficiency in a skill or a tool that I don't have.
This is more of your history and backstory I'm looking for.
Raven Queen, she's died a couple. She's, it's a possibility.
All right, what I'll do, I'll take Solanis's and yours, and y'all working together. I'll go right down the middle.
Teamwork.
Yeah. So we'll go average of 18 between the both of you. You both come up that it's a symbol of one of the archdevils, but you can't figure out which one it is.
Can I check over?
And he's about 20 feet in the air right now.
Oh, okay. I'm going to cast. Wait, where is it? Detect magic. And do I get a sense as to, like, if there's some sort of possession happening, or if he's being attacked, or
Detect magic.
I just know if there's magic around and what school it is.
Well, this is infernal magic.
Oh, okay.
You don't get the sense that it's possession,
Okay.
but it's not. Given your backstory and your history, you probably wouldn't know exactly what's going on here.
Okay.
Hey, Nate redeemed for a magic item.
It's table 10. Alrighty. We mean not found. What do you mean not found? While I look for this table, anything y'all want to do?
He's like 20 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
And how far is Graves away from us? Or from Doros?
Probably about 60 feet.
60 feet. And it didn't look like he had any symbol on him at the same time when he fell over.
If you want to run over and investigate.
I will run over and investigate him.
How you want to investigate? Medicine check or what?
Yeah, I'll do a medicine check to see if he's like, what happened to him.
And a 7th level spell scroll falls out of the bag of holding. So, as I said, that is a spell slot for simplicity purposes. So, if you ever get 7th level spells, that's a spell slot for you guys. Thank you, Cowdy, or whoever it was to redeem that. What'd you get?
I rolled a 22 on a medicine check to see what happened to Graves.
As you run over, you see one eye shut, the other eye like frozen open with icicles and everything spiking out. You can't really see anything externally wrong with him at all.
The eye is actually normal, believe it or not, so don't worry about that.
Oh, okay, that's like a
Yeah, no, don't worry, that's normal.
Okay.
You're looking in horror. I'm like, no, I was already like that. It's
Okay. I would, yeah, because I remember there was like some description, but I didn't know if it like suddenly he just froze over and now. Okay.
No, yeah. The eye, he cannot physically shut his eye because it's like ice spikes coming out of his, like ice to eye.
think of like jagged crystal coming out.
Yeah,
Got it. But he's unconscious.
he is unconscious.
Okay. And since detect magic is still up, and it's a 30-foot radius, is he also affected by the same kind of infernal magic that I sense from Doros?
No.
No. Okay.
You detect magic, a crystal. What do you have on your body? What do you have on yourself? You have that.
You would detect that there is a flail that is on him that is giving off magic, and you actually feel an attunement to it, like, or kind of an affinity with it. He has 2 magical daggers. He also has a monocle that is magical, and the staff that he has is magical.
Okay.
But that's something that he dug out. So
Okay. So all the equipment he's got, but the affliction or anything that is.
And you also
you would notice that the crystal that is on him is kind of pulsating.
Okay.
that's what you.
Would I know the school of magic that the crystal is pulsating with?
He's gonna look it up for you. I don't remember. I'm terrible DM.
I am awful. I apologize. It's enchantment.
Yeah.
Enchantment. Okay. Okay. Seeing that he's passed out here, and I can't tell with my medicine check like what might have caused him to suddenly succumb. Like it's not like from the fight or
No, nothing external. You would gather with that medicine check it's something internal.
okay. I will still.
But with your medicine check, he's as healthy as a bull. Just so you're aware.
I'm still gonna throw a cure wounds in him to see, just at level 1, to see if that helps push anything out or.
With your
heal
medicine
anything
check,
inside.
I would say a cure wounds probably wouldn't help here. More like a lesser restoration, probably.
Oh,
but-
good thing we rested because I now have that one instead of what I not take, what I get rid of. I think I got rid of calm emotions again.
It's all right. They're calm when they're dead.
With that medicine check, would I get the sense that lesser restoration would help?
That's what I
him?
gave you. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I'll cast it on him.
Actually, you get the sensation of greater restoration.
Oh, greater. Oh, not strong enough for that.
Oh, you're not?
Okay.
Oh well.
Too bad.
Peace.
I mean, you can still do lesser restoration. It might help, but it might not work fully.
Might not work to the degree. Okay, I will cast it then.
Graves, roll me a d4.
Sure. A 4.
Your lesser restoration now, for player purposes, is he's going to be passed out for 4 hours. Now he's going to be passed out for 2 hours.
Nice.
Feel it working, but it doesn't quite wake him up. There's a little bit of calming.
I look like I'm in pain.
Wait. But he's
Looks a
calm
little
a
like-
bit.
You get the sensation it feels like it's helping, but not to the degree that you want it to help.
Okay.
While I'm unconscious, do I look like I'm in pain?
You just passed out on the ground.
Okay. I just want stoic face.
I will say, since your other eye that was your eyelid is moving,
Yeah.
like he's looking and stuff.
Okay.
Grace, you see after the pulse getting kind of zooms in. You see a machine, almost kind of like a machine. Some type of metal, not quite sure. Almost kind of like silver, whitish.
Okay.
I haven't had any other campaign at all, so you wouldn't know exactly what it is. And a crystal in the middle. You see some
What
sort,
color? The crystal is white?
more like a teal blue, bluish
Okay.
teal. and it has like some aura around it hovering.
Okay.
And behind it, you see an individual. Very nice clothing, dark hair, brown streaks through the hair.
Mm.
Has a rapier, bluish in color. Mist coming off of it with some ice spikes coming off of it. Can't understand a word he's saying, but it seems like he's shouting orders to these blue-skinned individuals.
Hmm.
Has like a metal mask on with grates.
Do they look like cold walkers?
Oh,
Oh, okay. Interesting. And do I sense that this what I'm seeing is in the mountains to the north where I'm getting that sense?
no, this your new sense is now. Oh yeah, it's not in the mountains. It's beyond the sea of moving ice.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But I can tell that this is the destination, though.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
you get the pulse and your vision kind of zooms into the location where you're getting that pulse from.
I got you. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting.
Anybody else doing anything in this time?
Yeah, did Doros, when he like raised up, did he drop? Did he fall at all yet or no?
Or is he still floating?
He's still floating, almost kind of like this, screaming. And eventually his screaming stops as he passes out from the pain.
But he's
I'll-
still floating.
Yeah, I'm gonna run back over after I helped out Graves and kind of sat him up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be waiting under him, just to, like catch him if whenever he falls, if
Okay.
he falls.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Remy's kind of standing between him and Arlen in the moon, and just is kind of like, we've got more people down than we have alive or awake. Let them do it.
What's with you magic users and floating and stuff like this? I would never understand it.
I like keeping my feet on the ground.
I have never floated.
Are you sure? Because didn't you say you died before?
Yes, but I was frozen by dragon breath, so
But, I mean, you could have floated in like the brief 2 seconds you got hit.
that's true. Well, I guess we did float when we exploded, but let's
Oh, yeah,
focus
there was that.
on the main one. This guy here. Can we check?
You got any ideas on how to get him down? Because he's a bit out of my reach.
Yeah, no, I don't. Can we see if like anything is like tethering to him or like
guys
the
are
source
fine.
of this?
Oh, sorry.
You don't see anything?
Got more of an aura around him, but nothing tethered to him.
Okay. Well, shit.
If you guys are fine with it, I can probably boost one of you up there to grab him and drag him down, but that's all up to you guys.
Sure. Why don't you give me a boost and we'll try to get him down here.
Are you sure? I think I'm a bit more. Yeah, no.
Go for it.
You drop me, and that is the end of our friendship.
Sure. Yes, you say he's 20 feet up, right?
Yeah, about 20 feet up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to launch Remy. Awesome.
Yeah. Never mind. If we're throwing me that high, no thank you.
You can roll me a strength check.
I choose to live. I don't want to be thrown that high.
Me? Roll strength check? Or...
If you're trying to toss her.
All right. 22.
Sweet. Are you, as you launch into air, Remy, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to reach and grab him?
Yeah, basically, she's gonna reach and grab and try to pull him down as she falls inevitably back down to the earth.
Right, give me a dexterity saving throw for the fall.
Oh, that's fine. Da-da-da-da-da. 23?
You'll land just fine. But first, as you reach up and try to grab, your hand goes through the orb. Your hands light up in flames. Take
Ow.
12 points of fire damage and you almost immediately unattach and fall down to the ground. But you catch yourself landing in the snow.
You ever tell anybody you threw me like that, and I will deny it. But you got anything to fix my hands a bit? It's a bit hot up there.
Yeah, I'll take a look at her and I will use my cure wounds on her.
Oh yeah.
And oh, you only get 5 points.
Well, 5 is
rolled
better
one.
than nothing.
All right. What I'd like to do right now.
Well, shit. Arlen's in a moon. Graves is passed out.
Let's say
He's on
Sebastian's just
fire.
mining away.
Doros is passed out and on fire up above
And I
us.
think
And
Sebastian's on zombie mode.
and I've got I got nothing that can help us here. I can create a fog cloud.
Okay, so how about fixing a situation that we can? How the hell are we going to get all of this stuff down the mountain?
Take a couple trips,
Oh,
probably.
Well, I do know there was some trees down just a little bit lower. If we got the time and the speed, we could cut them down and make a sled.
Do you know
Well, we
how
might
to
have
make
to-
a sled?
I'll chop down the trees, split them and tie them together with rope. I mean,
I think if we don't figure out what's going on with half our party here, we might have to make a much bigger sled to carry
don't-
bodies then.
I can't fix any of this, and I sure as hell can't fix zombie dude. You got any ideas? Although we could probably throw something on Graves and he might wake up. Anybody got any alcohol?
I have alcohol.
Wanna go toss it on Graves and see if that wakes him up?
All right.
It's probably cold enough.
Well, it's in the flask, and it's the infinite flask, you know, at the bottom.
Yeah, I know, but the flask is metal, so therefore the cold of the outside would cool the internal. Technically.
That makes sense. That's perfect logic. All right, so I'll go over to Graves, and I'll wait. What was? I guess I'll pour alcohol on him.
On his
I-
face.
Pouring one out for your homie.
Pouring out for the homies. I'll try and like maybe wave it under his nose a little bit, make him smell it. Hopefully he wakes up from that. Then maybe pour a little bit in his mouth. Hope he wakes up from the shot. And then just try further. I'm at a loss at this point.
It kind of drains all the side of his face and it's kind of steaming off his cold skin.
Remy, it didn't work.
I mean, yeah, I got nothing. You could throw a snowball at his face.
I don't think that will help more. I'm not.
I got
I'm,
nothing.
yeah, I'm not the one for medicine, but I don't think that'll work in this moment. But you can
No,
try.
I never said it was gonna work. I was just saying it's a target. Snow is cold. His face is there.
I mean, if you want to do target practice on Graves, go ahead. Be my guest. I can't really stop you, but it's
It's much more fun when they're awake because that way I get the reaction, just like I got the reaction out of all of you. Speaking of, I need to throw a snowball at somebody. I forgot who I threw it at last.
So ours is just kind of pacing between where
The
this
three?
moon is, where Doros was screaming in pain, and now just hanging there limp on fire.
Okay,
And
here's a
Graves
nice-
who's passed out. And
here's a nicer suggestion.
I'm
So it
stressing
limits
out.
so it limits our walking pattern. Why don't we bring Graves over here to the other two catatonic people? So that way we can keep an eye on them all together.
I just silently try to grab Graves underneath his arms. and
I will
try to
help you.
drag
You
him
get his
back.
arms, I'll get his feet.
You can easily move him over far enough.
See, there we go. Now it's less walking, and we have them all focused together.
I'm just stress walking.
As you bring him over,
with
you
them.
look. The moon is doubled in size.
Oh shit!
It's growing again. This isn't good.
It's
Why
doubled
is
in
it growing
size
again?
and now 50 feet off the ground.
50 feet off.
So it got
So
higher.
It's just been raising.
Mhm.
You're not throwing me to get that one. No, sir.
I don't think. Yeah, I didn't think you wanted me to. After punching that thing, I think we should just leave it alone.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I just hope Arlen doesn't have to fall that far when he gets out of it. If he gets out of it.
Do you think he's still in it?
I would hope so.
Well, what's happening in there if it was to grow this big?
We don't know. 1 minute he was down, the next minute he was floating, and then he started turning into a moon.
Maybe we'll have 2 moons.
Remy, this might be a dumb question, but you know about dragons.
Mm-hmm.
How is a dragon born? Like, could this be a dragon egg?
How
And
big are
Arlen has
No.
now been turned
eggs?
into a dragon.
No, I can definitely tell you this is not a dragon thing.
Okay,
I don't
just-
know what's going on with this, but I can tell you for sure it is not a dragon thing.
Just making
No.
sure.
No dragon magic? If they have magic, it's not okay.
No.
With that being
No.
said, as you're all having this conversation, we'll cut over to Arlen. As we let off, she releases you up from floating over the ocean. There's 3 moons still behind her. Says, young one, I would like to thank you for fending off Shar's evil power. If you would like, I can grant you my power and I can send you back to complete what you were trying to complete. Do you
And
accept?
I can help my friends.
Yes. I have to train you first.
Then yes.
Do you know who I am? You can make a
No.
religion check.
Oh, 18.
My name is Saloon, the moon goddess. But I'm just saying, you know who that is, so you can respond accordingly. Got wrapped up.
Your saloon, right?
Yes, my child. Come with me. I'll show you my powers that I will bestow unto you.
Okay.
You turn, she grabs you from behind, and y'all kind of walk across the water. The first ability I want to show you is what we call a beacon of hope. And then she goes through the whole, starts teaching you her powers and how you can harness them and all this. And we'll cut back. After a couple hours of y'all talking, Graves, you sit up. The pain is gone. And you see Doros up in the air. Almost exactly like how you've seen somebody else recently.
Yeah.
Same symbol and everything.
Ugh.
see him wake up too? Because we're there.
Ah, you're finally awake.
No. Just don't do that. That's forbidden. Yeah, I'm awake. Why is he in the air?
We don't know. At one moment, we were recovering, and we look over. You had passed out, and I came over to check on you. And the next moment, or seemingly the same, he was in the air and hasn't descended since.
I was just tired.
You okay?
Yeah, I feel like shit. It felt like a hangover.
You smell like one too.
Oh, that's just rude, and that's a lie. I use prestidigitation every day.
She's gonna tug on Graves' sleeve really quick.
What?
He's doing the same thing your friend did the other night.
Did you see that too?
Yeah, I did. It was kind of cool.
You know what?
Weird, but kind of cool.
We need to talk about your stalking problem, okay?
You know what? I tried to talk to you guys. I couldn't. You know what? Shut up. You're new here. You listen to me. Thank you.
That's
what do you know
not
about
how
the?
that works.
Shut up. Don't want to hear it. What do you know about the floating thing that your friend did?
Nice weather.
Could you please inform the party what about the floating thing your friend did the other night?
I'm not sure what he did. So, before you go insinuating and assuming shit, how about you ask properly?
Oh,
Secondly,
Brady, will you?
he's gonna pull out some holy water and he's gonna start splashing him like he did with the other guy. Does that do anything like he did the other guy?
It goes again, has this aura around him. It's flat, but it's also 20 feet in the air. Can you hold water that far?
I mean, I'll throw the.
You can throw the flask. All right, I'll say you throw the
flask.
You throw the flask. It breaks across. The aura shimmers, and the water steams off of it. It appears to be doing nothing else.
That's all I got.
So you've seen this before?
Once or twice. I'm not sure what it caused it, and every time it happened, we had to wait until it stopped. Usually they come down after 5 minutes, 10 minutes at most.
It's been a couple hours now.
That might be a problem. Also, I've never seen a barrier, so that's new.
Yeah, that it burns things too. That's fun.
Oh, jeez, dear. I hit something by accident. How am I supposed to know about this? Yeah, I got nothing. I could try praying.
I may pray with you as well. It's the only thing I got too right now, which is sitting here on my ass for the last 2 hours.
What god do you follow?
Did we not go over this before?
No, because you was not here, and I'm not role playing deeply in their character. You're in NPC mode, okay, friend?
That's
Healed,
fair.
and that's about it.
I just wanted to make sure there.
You kept everybody alive
You were
with your
really
healing
quiet
powers.
yesterday, and I swear I saw you T-pose once or twice.
I pray to, or I serve Relivar, Danuvian, the gods, or the frost god here. And you?
No wonder that you spent the last hour sitting on your ass. Odin.
Odin.
Look. Yeah. Well, has the moon gotten bigger?
No, that's Arilin still.
No, I'm aware it's Arilin, but has he gotten bigger?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
about doubled and gone up higher.
Maybe if we push him into the moon, they'll both blow up and it'll fix everything.
Well, the moon is about like 30 feet higher than him. So how you plan to do that? Because he's already 20 feet up.
He counts 1, 2. I mean, me and him can cast magic. I'm sure we could do something. So we could push him a couple feet with some magic, right? What we got here? Well, it probably won't affect the shield that he's got around him, though. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you can't fly with magic, I can make you fly normally.
I don't think you can throw him as well.
Please don't touch me.
You just see Remy leaning out to reach a hand over to touch him.
He starts reaching his finger over, and then you see necrotic energy start crackling on it as it gets closer. Want it?
Okay, yeah, nah, we're not doing that game. No,
All
no
right,
thanks.
that's what I thought. Look, we could wait here for a couple days and see what happens, or we could go scouting around. I'd rather not stay in the cave as long as we need to, but if we're gonna be here, we need to figure out a way to transport this stuff anyway. I'm actually proficient in wood carving tools, so I can help us build the sleigh.
Hey, my sled idea had merit.
Yeah, I swear I heard a dream. I had a dream, and I heard somebody talking about a sled. It's totally my idea, though.
Right.
Right, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with a snowball when you're not paying attention.
Well,
Yes.
if you guys go to get wood for this insane sled plan, someone needs to stay here and watch over and see what happens. So,
We'll just send
Dick.
TFO with him.
What's your name again?
Solanas.
Solanas. Right. Look, this is really heavy. Do you mind holding this? He's gonna hand you a flail.
Sure.
See if you can do it better. If you can use it, feel free to keep the damn thing. It's only just dead weight on me at this point. Since you have some form of faith, you should be able to use it. Do you know how to use a weapon?
I do, yes.
Then it'll be better off in your hands anyway.
That's very kind of you.
Does anybody have an axe? We need to be able to cut some wood down.
Big or small?
You know what? How about you just come with me? You're probably better than just having the axe.
Just take TFO with you. You guys will get
Yeah,
it
you
down
know
in no
what?
time.
Want to just you could just be the tool at this point. You want to just? I'll just show you where to cut.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment.
I'm glad. So is that a yes?
Yes.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna go with TFO to get some wood. Can you make sure that he doesn't like go into orbit?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'll hold him down.
Good luck with that.
Thank
Come on.
I don't know what we're supposed to do at this point.
Solanas, I sent you in direct message on Zoom what you need to add to your inventory.
Thank you.
And you can take that out of your inventory, Graves.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. As you guys recall, as you have to go further down the mountain to find some trees. You can find them easily enough. What is everybody else doing?
Sorry, I was still reading this. I'm still nervously looking between this giant ass moon in this cave, of our floating friend, and every now and then just checking out Sebastian, who is just in zombie mode mining, just making sure he's not hurting himself or anything.
Okay. And he's just mining away, talking to himself. You know, his typical talking to himself, having his own
Yeah.
conversations.
Do I get the sense that it's bait that has taken over, or is it still Sebastian? Not sure.
Probably not sure.
Yeah,
Because he switches
okay.
so much.
I just
No.
like, keeping an eye on him, but I'm still kind of walking around trying to see if any like textural things have appeared on this giant moon, seeing if Doros is conscious at all, or if any wounds or anything starts to appear on him.
Nope, just hovering there.
Nothing. My spells do nothing for this.
At this point in time, I think we're stuck just waiting.
All right, Graves, forgot one. We'll move on to you since you're all actually going to do stuff. All right, I will say you find the trees easy enough, but if y'all want to have a talk while you're down there, you can.
Yeah, it's a very long talk about you fucking cut the tree and let's get this done. Sound good?
Graves,
Yeah.
you mentioned something about the Goliath the other day, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, measure.
Measure, yeah, that's what you called her. What does she look like?
I'm not sure if it's disrespectful to say it like this, but she kind of looks like you.
Kind of looks like me.
Yeah. Not to say that all Goliaths look alike, you know.
No, I know what you're saying, but like,
She was looking for her brother, that's all I really know. I promised I would help her, but I really don't know what happened. We were separated.
right. So you know the whole thing, forgotten memories, yada, so on and so forth.
I
We all-
have seen the trope a couple of times.
Yes. I not too long before meeting you, I seem to have remembered someone that did appear something like me. And then Jugan, I'll just describe exactly what in the vision of my memories
Yeah,
to
you
Graves.
describe exactly, almost to a T, of what Measure looked like to you.
That would be her.
Ah, I see. Well, I seem to have remembered her to like be my sister, so guess you found me. I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I wish I could be happy about this, but considering the fact that I have no idea what measure of dawn is at this point, it's hard to be happy. There's a lot going on in the situation, and I have the worst headache in the world.
Of course. It's conflicting for me as well.
I apologize, and look, if I can help, I'll do my best to do so, but I have just as many questions as you do at this point.
Of course. Yeah, let's get this done. Let's get back.
Well, I wouldn't want to get in your way, you know?
Of course.
And we'll cut down some trees and then start like putting it together. I have some rope. I have like 50 feet, I think, of rope.
If I do as well.
Double check. And we will need something for the sled itself. Just make it fully out of wood. So we'll just make it full bore.
Young, give me a performance check.
Gotcha. I rolled. Rolled that one. Was I having the help action by my friend, the Forgotten
Yeah, I
One?
thought. Okay, you can roll with advantage. I meant to say.
Oh.
You know what? I will definitely take that because anything.
Don't forget you have rewards and stuff.
Don't I have a nat 20 saved up, Aaron? You know what? This sled's very important
got
for
two
getting
of
this
them.
stuff back. I have 2 of them right now. God,
Beep.
thanks. You know what? I'll use it for this because it's important to bring our supplies back. Let's make it the best sled, the best transport I can make it. With
Not
my
only
buddy.
with that nat 20, with all that wood, you make 2 of them. As you cut
Perfect.
down enough, you're able to make 2 sleds. Almost oddly kind of looks like a boat.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean, kind of looks like a boat. It's not like an actual boat.
It
The,
looks
the
it's
design that you have made.
Yeah, I got you. Perfect. This will be easy to just dump things in. Put some coins in there. Oh,
this.
you want to carry? You want to carry this?
Yeah, I suppose.
I look. You just built different.
I get that a lot.
Do you?
No, actually, I don't.
No, you should get out more often. You hear it. Let's go.
Indeed.
We'll head back to camp.
All right. Arlen. After she shows you that spell, she summons a white dove that appears to be injured. Says, "Give me your hand." She takes your hand and puts it over a channel within yourself. Think in your mind to heal this bird.
Oops. Sorry.
As you do so, the bird is healed. Flies away. That is cure wounds. You're able to cast.
That felt so good.
Now, I want you to pray to me. She goes on to teach you a mass healing word.
I can't tell you what this means to me. And he's starting to cry, and
Don't cry. What is your favorite weapon?
well, I really only ever used this crossbow, but I don't know, TFO's got a really cool sword, and Solanas uses this super cool mace thing, and Remy's got this super cool dagger, and Sebastian's got like a sword made out of shadows. That's
Which
super
one is your
cool.
favorite?
The one that Solanas uses.
She sets her hand out. Hovering over the water appears this magical mace. You can conjure this from your mind and can control it. Here, let me teach you.
Okay.
Goes on to show you how to do it. Hold your hand out. A couple tries, you eventually get to do it. And teaches you spiritual weapon. We'll cut back to the rest of the party. If anybody else is not doing anything, we'll progress further in the time. 2 days go by, you finally get all the stuff dug out. Does anybody want to do anything those 2 days?
Are
Doors
they
is
still
just-
floating in
Yep.
moon?
Does moon get bigger?
It gets gradually
And go
bigger.
higher?
How much bigger and how much further is the moon?
It's probably like 80 feet in the air.
Okay, is Dora still staying stagnant at the 20?
Yep.
Okay.
Player
Oh,
knowledge. This is
Remy's-
me taking him so I don't have to role play him until he gets there. It's
Ah,
player
uh,
knowledge.
Remy's gonna go quickly check on Sebastian, feed him, make sure he drinks his water. He's doing good. And then go back to pacing with Solaris
Remy.
between the boys.
Do you have any slop left?
I think it's in your bag. I think we gave him the slop.
My bag. Oh, thank you.
It's been weeks.
This is
Yes,
such
but
good
the
slop.
bag is full.
Wait, has it been that long?
This has been so long.
This is such good slop.
Has it really been that? I thought it was like 4 or
It's been-
5. Oh no, we
No, it's been like
a
2
couple
weeks.
It's been
It's
a couple weeks.
That was like. What session was that?
If he gets food poisoning from that, I claim no responsibility.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
This
Remy's
stuff
just
is so
gonna
good.
walk over. Okay, you eat and keep mining. It's just gonna go back over and keep pacing.
I think we mined everything.
Ah, John Paul, you're back. I see. I assume the slop is still good.
Oh,
If
slop
he
is so
gets
good.
sick- If he
You
gets
want
sick
some?
from it, I take no responsibility.
No, thank you. I will let you have all of it.
Thank you. Thank you, Jean Paul.
Wait, I thought he was John Paul. Are you John
We're
Paul
both
still?
we're both John
They're
Paul.
both John Paul.
I know. It's so hard to keep
Grace is gonna
everybody
pull his
straight.
pipe out and start smoking. Not high enough for this.
All right. What would you like to do?
I'll be trying every now and then just to like throw like a healing word at Doros and see if I get any sort of response from him over this next day before I guess I finally.
Every time you try, I would say you probably still keep trying.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like it's almost like the aura around him dispels it.
Okay. So we'll get like another rest then in between.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Really quick before we do the rest, Remy's gonna kind of rub her hands together and cast Cure Wounds. To
Hey,
see if
he's
that'll
here.
fix her hands a little bit more.
Oh,
5 points.
There we
Better
go.
than nothing.
Hey, Doros.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
To catch you up real quick, Doros is currently suspended in the air with the
You
infernal
burnt me.
symbol of your patron glowing. And since you're here, we'll go ahead and cut to you. You start having visions. You're local from here. You know the Sea of Moving Ice. It's almost like a camera cutting in, like going across the top of an ocean of the Sea of Moving Ice. It kind of keeps going for a little bit, and it kind of rises. You see this infernal devil looking like figurehead as a fortress. You also see the eyes of this figurehead pulsing blue light. Do you go in?
I do, yeah. I think I would look around, but I think I'd go in.
Do you float in? You see some kind of machine in this big area. You've seen as this party metals in between made of Charlatan. In the middle is this. What did I say it was, Grace? Lost my train of thought. What did I say it was?
Grace.
Like what it looked like.
Alright.
What
Again?
what vision did I give you? What did I say it looked like? Not
The
Jim.
symbol.
No, the stone or whatever. My mind went blank.
Didn't you say it was
Crystal.
Like
It's a crystal.
Oh, the crystal.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the white snowy metal or whatever. that you
No,
were
no,
talking
no.
about
I
before that.
already told him that. So you see
Okay, yeah,
this
no.
like blue,
This one.
light blue in color crystal pulsating. Looks like it has some kind of force field around it. Pulsing. Explore any further.
I'll go closer to the crystal and look at it.
You get a much up closer depth of it. You don't see much any difference. Like you pretty much everything you can see of it.
Do I feel anything? Like, is it calling to me or pulling me, or do I feel like?
You feel like this is the destination that you need to go.
I try to touch the crystal.
As you try to touch the crystal, it launches you back in your body. You're 40 feet in the air, start screaming, and everybody's staring at you. You start falling. Give me a dexterity saving
Somebody
throw.
catch him.
Wait, 40 or 20 feet?
It's 40 feet in the air now.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he's at
Oh,
fire.
damn. Shit.
Is
somebody
it the
catch
next
him.
day for us? By the way.
Next
Yeah.
day for me.
Okay. When I wake up, I wanted to try something to try to snap him out of it.
Mhm.
Since it's
Whatever
been
you
going on
try.
for so long.
What is it?
Dispel magic.
All right, roll a dispel magic. Roll it. What? How's it work? You have to roll
any
dice, right?
Third level or lower, the target spell ends. For each spell, fourth level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spell casting. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Or roll me a spell.
Alrighty, let me look at my Twitch rewards here. Can I add a D6 to this?
You have to choose one of them. Yes.
Yes, I will add a D6 to this when I roll.
Okay.
Honest, I don't think it's gonna work.
I know, but my hope, I still use it anyway. I'm desperate. I've been stressing here, sitting, watching Arlen's ball just get bigger. You just standing there on fire.
Dude, it's
apparently.
been like what, 2 days, 2.5 days now?
It's almost 3, I think.
I also
Yeah,
haven't played in a long time, so I'm desperate to just roll stuff. Oh, that's real bad. That's a 11 total.
Nope, it does not work. But A for effort.
He's falling, right?
Yeah,
I got
he
my
is now
next
falling.
roll.
What do you roll for your death
Well,
save?
I think it works then, because now he's falling.
21.
You think it works? Yeah, sure.
I thought it worked.
I will say like 6 hours later, he starts falling.
Delayed.
It's delayed. Does anybody want to try to go catch him?
I will. I would have to roll for that.
Yeah, Remy's gonna try to help catch him. Teamwork.
I'm looking at the dejected. I'm looking at the giant ball.
Give me an acrobatics check or athletics, your choice. Forgot one with advantage with Remy helping you.
Okay.
I'll just cast
19.
as they're going to go catch him. I'm going to cast Warding Bond on him.
What does
as
that
he's
do?
falling. He's going to take half damage, half all damage, and I'll take the other half of it.
If he falls. If he
And he got a
if he,
21.
if he takes
Dex
any
save.
damage, he'll be halved, and I'll take the other half.
okay. What'd y'all get?
19.
What'd you get for your dexterity saving throw, Dars?
21.
Oh, nice. With almost like you sliding in with your knee on the ground in the snow, forgot one. You catch Daros as he grabs a hold of you right before he impacts the ground.
Well, that's a relief. There's one of them back.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Oh, let me put your art back up. Ah.
How you doing? You have a nice nap?
Do I remember like getting caught on fire and floating, or is it just kind of like blacked out and then awoke and had
You
visions?
weren't caught on fire at all. It's just the sigil was burning, and that is gone now, by the way.
Was I aware though? Kind
Huh? Yeah, you're aware of it.
Yeah. Thanks for catching me. That was. I don't know what set that off, but I think I know where we need to go next. How's Arlen? Is he out yet?
Just look up. Just look up.
The moon is now like 60 feet wide,
How high up is it?
about 100 feet.
Jeez.
I don't know.
And at
he's
this
still
point,
up
it's
there.
kind of pulsating.
Man, if
That's-
Arlen falls from that, even if he's newly reborn, he might die from just the fall.
Yeah, that is rough, buddy. Damn.
Let's
That sucks.
I think I need a
no.
minute, but
Can you guys help me put this in the? I know you just woke up and all, but can you help me put this gold in here?
put this gold.
Sure, I'll help. You want to try some slop?
Oh, you're
Don't eat
Sebastian.
the slop. Don't
Oh.
eat the slop.
I had to figure out who he was talking to me for a second. And I was really tripped out. I'm not eating anything you bring to me. Thank
You
you.
should really try it. It is great.
I
I am definitely not
We are
doing
not
it.
trying to poison the other party members.
Hey, it was not poisonous.
Before we do any sort of loading, unloading, slop loading, unloading of grapes, can you check out Doros and see? Like, I mean, you're the only one who has experience with this, and well, he was up there for a lot longer than what you've seen. So
He looks at Doros. If he wants to tell you what he's done, that's his decision. That is not my choice. And he looks at you like he knows what you've done. And that's all he's gonna say. You've made your choice.
Is
I
the
just-
symbol still carved into me?
No one's carved in you. It's like a
There-
flaming symbol.
fire.
Yeah.
But there's no damage or anything.
No
like-
damage, no nothing.
I think I need a few minutes if that's okay with everyone.
Doesn't mean we got nothing but time. We're still waiting for Arlen. You can check your
Question.
messages on Discord.
I do have a
Discord?
question for you, Jugan.
Not Discord, Zoom.
How far do I sense that area was from the vision? Like, how long would it take to go there?
Let's put it this way. You're near the spot in the world.
Okay.
It's beyond to see a moving dot.
Shit. How much is it there?
Across the country. It's going
It
to
looks
take
like-
you a long way.
Looks like I'm gonna have headaches for a while. Wonderful.
I mean, you're currently not having a headache
Oh,
at this moment,
wonderful.
but
That's great. Well, I don't know if it's gonna come back ever again. So
No. At this point, you've had this for a while. It comes sporadically when you have like big events happening. Something.
yeah, okay.
Like-
I get you.
So, what would y'all like to do now?
Oh, no, Doris is down. I'll just help load everything into the sleds.
So it's going to take you roughly a few days to track them down the mountain. Everything.
Are we bringing Arlen down? Or
I figured we could take it down in teams technically.
the moon?
No, I meant everything else. Obviously, we can't take the moon down with us.
I'm staying here with Arilin. We need.
I'm of no use to them down there, so moving the sleds. So I'm just gonna camp right here.
I mean, is there anything productive we could be doing? Not
Go
to
check
be-
on Lefty and Righty.
Look, not to be rude or anything, but we're not sure what's going on with him, nor how long he would be up there. Unless you want to stay up here and inevitably run out of food and resources and freeze to death, I suggest that you move.
I can stay up here by myself.
I want Arlen, when he does emerge from it or whatever happens, I want someone to be here for him. I want to be here.
Before we move down the mountain, I'm gonna go over to Sebastian. And I'm gonna be like, John Paul, do you mind if I borrow that bag of yours for a little bit?
What for?
We just need to move some things, and every bag can help. I'm actually gonna. I assume I'll look down at some point and see that spell scroll. It's like, do you remember putting this in your bag at some point?
What's that?
I don't know. Some
is that
magic
mine?
scroll, I suppose. Is it yours, Graves? Do you know what this is from?
Maybe
what
we
it
took
is?
it out the dice.
What dice?
Ice.
Oh, dug it out of the ice. I think there was something in the ice. There was a lot of crap in the ice, honestly. It could have been.
Eh. Well, stuff is stuff.
Just toss it in with the other good crap. What is it?
I don't know. Take a look at it. I'm not magic.
He'll take it. Be like, I see. I'll hold on to this. And he'll put it in his bag. He's got I'll hold on to that. Don't worry about that. That'll be useful later.
Oh, by this time you spend enough time. Any of those items you got out require attunement, so you can go ahead and attune to them.
Sweet. Yes, but Solanus, sorry. Feel free to attune to that sensor if you don't have a better weapon, obviously.
No, this is very. I didn't realize how great this was until I had some time to study with it and look at it. This is a great gift. Are you sure you wish to part with it?
Did you think I was going to give you garbage?
No, I kind of assumed it was just a normal weapon, but as I got familiar with it, it's very, very impressive.
The weapon's only good for people who have faith. And as do I have faith, I do not have a need for a weapon. So, it would be better in your hands.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Graves.
No problem. He does have like a normal spear on his back. It's not magical at all, but he does have a weapon.
That's what I've been using as well. A non-magical spear and hammer.
I unfortunately left my good one back at home in Baldur's Gate, so I couldn't use it before, so I had no reason to bring it with me.
Thank you.
Problem. Try not to die. Or freeze to death. Or both.
Done that a few times.
What, freeze to death?
Yeah, first time. Second time, we were all blown up. Well, no. Forgotten One was blown up and then fell off a cliff.
Fell off a cliff?
Yeah, he was stronger than us, and it's a weird. Yeah.
Wait, so dying once wasn't enough for you? You had to die a second time?
Some of us may have done it 3. We're not too sure yet, but definitely at least twice.
It's the point of
Size the
living.
baby.
Just come back.
Maybe someone has greater plans for us that keep bringing us back. I don't know.
There's one thing about fate you should never misunderstand. We are too small for us to mean anything in their clans. Just live the life that you want to live. That's how you enjoy it more.
I looked at the rest of it and I say, so, what are we doing?
Grace, as you're having this conversation, you feel a snowball clobber the back of your head. It's like a hefty snowball. Thanks to your blood and everything, you don't take any like cold damage, but it's super cold. Turn around. What does he see?
Would I have seen? Because
Oh yeah,
Last
you would have
time-
seen. Actually, you're standing on the other side of him,
yeah.
so you would have seen Remy throw the snowball.
So I finally see who is throwing the snowball.
Yeah, your high passive perception, you would have.
Ah. And I,
What? You just gotta see her shrug. Wait, he's traveling with us. We could at least initiate him and nail him with a snowball at least once.
it's been you this whole time?
Okay, I might have thrown one or two before. There were a couple of them that were Lagatha. I didn't do all of them, and I know Arlen did one too. But I did throw the initial first two at you and Doros back at the temple.
Yes.
That was me.
The two that, yes.
Yeah, those two. The third one went a bit wide, but you know.
I will remember this.
Okay.
Let's go, please.
I just try to dust the snow off of his shoulders.
Don't touch me.
You just see Remy walk up and just kind of brush him off. What? I was just trying to include you.
I feel so included.
You're so welcome. The only one I haven't hit yet is Sebastian, but I'm kind of afraid of what will happen if I hit him.
Yeah, Sebastian reminds me of another weird person I met.
You've met weirder people than Sebastian?
What's his name? Oh, Elwood? Yeah, it's quite weird.
Mm.
Are we gonna go? Like, where are we going anyway? Are we bringing this somewhere?
I think you guys are supposed to take that down to the cart on the bottom of the mountain and check on the polar bears. There's food stored down there too, by the way.
Bears. It's been 3 days.
That we
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Okay.
Wait,
To
polar
clarify this, because we had an argument about this. Remy made
Wait.
sure to leave a
Let's not
decent
talk about the
supply of
argument.
food.
Let's talk about in game right now. What y'all doing? I need to know what y'all are doing right now.
Remy's staying put with Solanus.
Who
to
is going
watch for Arlen.
down? Who's taking? Who's going to be? Is this going to take a few days of transfer? Even with the two cars, it's going to take a lot of time to transfer all this stuff down.
I'm transferring some of it.
I'm going with Forgotten One.
It's been
Polar bears can most bears can go some time without eating.
It's like 3 or 4 days at this point.
I
Like they're
left
just down
food
there.
down there
How long was
for
I floating in
them.
the air?
2
For 2 days.
right?
2 days.
And
it
no
was-
one thought to go check on the bowler.
2 days. 2 days for you. We were in the cave for 1 day. I think
It's
it was
not
the
a
day
cave. You're on
before
the top
that.
of a mountain.
No. But before
Oh,
that,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a couple. Yeah. And then
Never
I
mind.
think maybe another one. So like 4 or 5 days.
No one mentioned that you had bears to me. How was I supposed to know?
I wasn't not conscious.
I didn't realize that you had animals and you weren't caring for them. That's wonderful. I'm sure Peter will have a field day.
We were using bears as sleigh things. I think Peter would already be pretty upset. So
You know what? We don't know how to bring it up. That's okay.
Who would be upset?
Nobody.
Huh?
Nobody.
Oh my god. I hate
Look,
All right, who's going down? Who's
Doros,
doing?
you coming with us?
And this is how we got kicked
Or you
off the
staying up
Twitch,
here?
folks.
or is just TFO and Graves going down right now?
Yeah, unless you're coming.
I will go too if it's just you two.
Yeah, we'll go. Sure. So Doros, Forgotten One, and me.
All right.
I'll just assume Sebastian lets us borrow the bag of holding, if even, or if not, then it's all good. Let's take Sebastian down anyway.
Make it easy. I don't know what all he has in there, and I'm not gonna. It's just you can add a bag of holding temporarily to yourself, and
It's just 15 pounds. So yeah.
By the way, I just remembered something. I do have a bag of holding. I have the bag of holding with meat in it, bear meat and moose meat. That's
you
what
do
I
have
in
it.
the bag of
I didn't know you
When
had
did
it.
I had it with all the meat and the hide. That's what I have.
Oh,
in my
this party
inventory.
now has 2 bag of holdings.
Sorry.
Well, just use his. Call it a day.
I have there's food in here, but I mean, what do you want to put in here? It's kind of
Gold.
supplies.
I would assume more gold. It's easier to carry.
Can you eat gold if you're in the snow?
No. Why would you eat gold?
Exactly.
I mean, you could like.
The food
whatever.
stays. It's not negotiable. I'm sorry.
I wasn't saying remove the meat. Just put the meat in there.
It
With
goes separate area, right? I believe in bag of holding. So like, if he puts gold in it, it's not going to be with the food necessarily.
Oh, yeah, they don't touch. They're like,
They don't touch. Nothing touches.
I don't believe so.
no, nothing touches. It's in its like own space.
Okay, so if it's in its own space, I would know that. Then sure, that's fine then.
Yeah, stuff doesn't get contaminated, and it doesn't decay, but it doesn't like age. Like it's not like it's like timeless there, but there's nothing there to decay it and stuff like that.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh yeah. How much of it do you want to put in the bag of holding?
However much we can carry.
How much was the numbers again? Who had the notes for it?
It's 11,000 gold pieces, 2,300 platinum pieces.
11,000 gold pieces. 11,000?
Yeah, 11,000.
11,000, 2,300 platinum, and then we've got like the robes and the bracelets and tapestry and crown.
So 33,000
statue.
gold worth of just coins and another 3,000 worth of items, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Alrighty. That's crazy.
Make sure you're updating.
2250.
You know,
50?
Right.
yeah, when y'all use your Twitch rewards, make sure you're updating the chart too.
Alright.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I know. Sorry, I didn't get that up.
Alright.
This Solana's the only one to use one today, or did you already update it?
I don't have update.
I'll update it.
Yeah, I use one.
Simplistic purposes, Sebastian says, "This is my bag of holding." No.
Oh, okay. That's just
I
keep it if you need.
yeah.
Yep.
I actually want to do something. I would like to, as we're kind of like traveling, I would like to cast Sending, and I would like to try to send a message to Jednak and see if how everything at the it's like 20 something words. Hold on, let me check it. How many words I got?
It's 25 words.
25 words. Jednak. It's Graves. How is everything? I hate this. At the end, party got split up. Let me know if you've heard anything. That's it.
You send this off.
Do.
Don't get a response.
Do I feel like they got sent, or do I feel like no? I couldn't connect at all. I'll roll an Arcana and check if I have to.
What's the spell specifically say? Send a message to.
You sent to. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry. You send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature of which you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. The spell enables a creature with intelligence score of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message. You can send the message across any distance, even to other planes of existence. But if the target is on a different plane than you, there is a 5% chance that the message does not arrive.
So it does not. You do not get a response. You can roll a Arcana check if you like.
Sure. $17.
So with the whole stuff going down with the Forgot One measure and what she's told you that she has seen, and with Remy and her visions that you've seen, you feel like something is affecting the environment and the people around you. You can't quite figure out what, and you feel like this message that you just sent, something is keeping it from finding its sender.
Okay. Well, that's information in its own right. You'll keep on moving.
All right. How much can you put in a bag of holding for all those coins? Can you put all of it in one?
Oh, not all of it. It was like 400 pounds worth of stuff, and then it was also like a limited area as well. Graves,
I'll say it'll probably take about 2 trips to get everything down. Once you get down to the mountain,
I would say during our first trek down, I would try to talk to Graves.
okay, go ahead.
So, and I wouldn't care if TFO heard, since TFO knows a little bit more about me. But I would kind of just so you know about how I got my power.
I know that it's connected to fiends, if that's what you're asking. Yes. I have another associate.
I think your fan's cutting into your mic there, Grace.
Sorry. Apologies. I know that it's connected to fiends, if that's what you're asking. I had an associate that had a very similar symbol on himself.
Do you know anything else? How to either not break it, but
If you wanted to break it, you should have never made a pact in the first place.
I didn't have a lot of choice.
You have all the choice in the world. You had the choice not to make it.
It was that or be dead. So.
Well, I hope the damnation's worth it. But I'm not gonna damn you for trying, at least. I don't know anything really about how to help you or how you can deal with the situation. My only guess is you need to first find out what the demon is. I never knew, you never told me. If you want to tell me, that's your choice. I can only help you if you tell me.
Who my demon is?
Yes.
Go in again.
Or
What?
the fiend. Huh? Is it cutting out?
Yeah, you keep saying demon.
Sorry, fiend. I can only help you if you can tell me what the fiend is. He never told me what it was. That was his choice. I can only help if I know.
I died because of conspiracies and superstition, and I wanted to come back to save my family and to stop this.
And did you?
Came back, and before I had no power, and now I have some, so I at least have a chance to stop this.
Did you save your family?
My mom's still alive. My dad disappeared on the day of the vanishing, so trying to bring
What was
him
his
back.
name?
Make me go back to my Haven't used his name forever.
Trying to see if I met him at all.
Anton.
Did I meet an Anton? I don't think I did.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. Doesn't ring a bell. Wow.
He was just a fisherman. But yes, I was sacrificed and died. Came back. But I didn't
On
make a deal.
on the rituals?
Yes, I was burned at the stake.
Hmm.
But I did make a deal. I figured, one, what was my soul compared to anyone I could save, and two, I couldn't do anything dead. So, but the
You are aware that most deals made with a fiend usually end in tragedy, yeah?
I am, but well, I assumed. I kind of guessed that making a deal with a fiend would not end well, but if I could do some good with my time.
Well,
But
intentions are what matter, right?
yeah, you asked for the name, and mine was with Asmodeus.
I don't really need to make a check for that. Asmodeus. Well, now, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Start with good.
Well, the good news is you don't need to go looking on how to break it. It's impossible. The bad news is you made a deal with probably the worst one that you could have possibly ever made a deal with. Congratulations.
He asked me to retrieve something for him.
Can you say? If you can't, I can understand as well, but can you?
So TFO knew me from before, knew me after, and he knows some of this. But I've never told him what I'm looking for. And I haven't told anyone else in the party, but that person that attacked me earlier, right before you joined us,
You need to
said
describe him.
they were a flying fiend that could shapeshift, could charm. They attacked me and told me I needed to hurry up. So I think I'm running out of time to hold up my end. I am looking for a being that goes by the name Levistus. This being was in hell, frozen in ice, and he was stolen. So
He was stolen.
From hell.
Okay.
So I have been tasked to find him so Asmodeus can have him back.
Okay, and then what happens after that?
There really was no discussion of what happens after that. So
So let me get this straight. Not only did you agree to a deal, you didn't even know what you agreed to.
being burnt alive kind of distracts you a little.
Look, I know that I may be coming off as unreasonable right now, but I'm not more afraid for your family than I am for you. Because I will tell you something. The worst thing they could do to you isn't kill you. It's kill everyone you love. So, what are you going to do now?
Towards the end of whatever happened there, which I still don't quite understand. I had a vision, and I think that's where Levistus is.
Okay.
And I start describing the going down the moving river and seeing the lights with the crystal. And
does this description like ring any bells for me? Have I
The
seen
actual
anything like
crystal and the part that what you saw in yours matches his. You did not see the temple or anything.
so I saw the path there. He saw just being there.
He saw more than things. You wasn't here for it, thankfully.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Is there any area that matches this description that I know of or have heard of?
Nope.
Well, more and more questions. Wonderful. Oh,
TFO has been with me long enough. I don't care if he knows this, but you do seem to know more about this stuff, so I didn't know if you could help.
you know what you're asking me to help you with, right? I don't know if that came through or not.
No, I did. I do. Levistus was a prisoner. I can't think having him back would be anything more than just a power move. It's not a weapon, so that was my thought, was being able to end this winter and hopefully bring people back and stop everything.
Listen, I don't want you to tell me what you think I want to hear. What do you plan on doing now? What do you think is the right way to go from here? That's what I'm asking you.
I think we need to find Levistus if we can. Figure out where this is. I don't know who we can ask, who we can figure out would know based off the description of what I saw and what you saw.
Well, then we keep moving, we find it. We have a lot of problems going on right now. We have a fucking moon. Don't even get me started on that. I don't even know what the fuck that is. And we have to deal with this. I've been having these headaches and they're not going to go away for any time soon. There's that Sebastian fellow. I'm not sure what's going on with him half the time.
I don't think we are either, so... We haven't
Solana
learned-
seems like the only sane one. Maybe Remy.
I also know that I am not the only one. We all died while we were together. I think I heard Slonis mentioning that to you. But
Yeah.
we were brought back by
Play fast. Hit points. New day. 10.
the dawn thing. The Morning Lord brought us back.
The Morning Lord.
But before that, TFO, and I kind of point at him, doesn't remember what happened. Solanus was killed by a dragon.
Okay. Was that the one that we killed?
I don't know, actually, and I don't think he does. I think it was a pretty quick attack on him. I don't know if he got a good look. And then I was sacrificed.
Well, aren't you all a bundle of joy? All right, so you're traumatic and dysfunctional. What else are you trying to prove to me right now?
We're semi-functional at this point, I would think.
Your friend's a moon.
Well, okay, that wasn't our fault.
He kind of like pats your shoulder. It's like, look, I'm just messing with you. Look, we have no idea what we're doing, and I have no idea where I'm at. I really don't have a better option right now. And quite literally, anything would be a better option right now. So I'm stuck with you. Better make the best of it as we can, right?
I agree.
If I get stabbed by a fiend because of you, I'm gonna knock your teeth out. I'll let you know that right now. I'm telling you this as a comrade. Understood?
What if I'm helping you fight the fiend? I mean,
I'm
is this
still
kind
gonna.
of like-
I'm going to punch you so hard. You understand?
I understand.
Cool. Let's go.
I think I'm getting punched.
Let's cut back to Arlen.
Love you, man. Bro.
As she's showing you all her powers that she can bestow onto you. Have any questions?
Do you know how we can stop the winter?
Child, that's why I'm sending you back. Saw her already. She's still not.
Sorry, could you repeat that last part one more time?
You have fought in her already, but she is still not defeated.
Yeah, she kind of almost killed us all. So we stop Arl, we stop the winter.
Yes.
Then that's what we'll do. Together.
Have my power. You. And now. I think you've already done it for your character sheet. Take the Divine Soul. It's like, as she touches your forehead, almost kind of like tattoos start forming down your whole body. And she says to you, let me see that weapon you have. The chain, skull, whatever staff you have,
Oh, yeah, the
appears in your
one.
hand. Let me give you power of the moon. And she as you see before, almost like this moonlight whiffles around the staff. At the tip, you see a moon. At the other end, this is the staff of the moon. Use it to harness my power. Ready? Let me know. Send you.
I'm ready to go back to my friends.
As she touches your forehead, white, blue moonlight surrounds you. Fall back as this white light folds, everything goes black. Go back to the other party. Day 4 and 5. Actually, we gotta get down. Actually, we gotta get down to the bears first, because Wizzle's been waiting. As you get down to the end, Graves, you almost struck. Kind of like you're having like a deja vu type effect. They have a cart. And attached to this cart is 2 polar bears. That resembles something that Jednat gave you. And around the mouth of these polar bears is blood. But it's not red blood. Like purple blood. At the bottom of where they've been munching on, all that's left of these bodies, heads with green beards of snakes, purple hair or pink hair.
He looks at Doros. You see what I'm talking about?
Are they fiends?
Yes, those are fiends.
I mean, the bears got them. we don't know.
He gives you the look. Yeah. Let's go. I'm not gonna hit you yet. I haven't gotten stabbed yet.
Is there anything else around that we should, like, any living fiends, or are they all dead?
Give me a perception check.
I would definitely roll one of those.
Ooh, nat 20. But I have plus
Nice.
so nat 20.
23.
You don't appear to see any, but on the side of both bears, you see these wounds.
Gotcha.
They are continuously taking damage. One is not looking so great.
I would like to ease them, so an animal handling check as I'm going up, as I'm getting close to them.
You roll at advantage because they're weak.
Gotcha.
Can either of you help them?
Of course I can. 19.
They're not fighting off because they're looking pretty rough off.
These are important. I will twin spell a level 2 cure wounds on each of them. And I do. So I just roll 2 or do I just roll 1 for both?
It's 2 separate spells. Oh yeah, just you twin spell, so it copies it. So just roll once.
No, I mean, normally I would roll double it just to save time. I could.
Yeah, you just roll once. Yeah.
12 HP to both of the polar bears.
As you cast a spell in your time of studies in Boulder's Gate research, they have these wounds that you've seen before called infernal runes. You're able to seal them up. The bears look and visibly feel better.
How would I know how to clear these wounds as a cleric? Would it be like a restoration? Would it be like a dispel curse?
Yeah, you can do a restoration. You feel like it would work.
Less restoration would work. Then I will cast. I will use 2 spell slots and cast Lesser Restoration on both of the bears. It's not worth losing those creatures.
It works. They're back up.
Lefty and righty, by the way.
He looks tired as he's used like a lot of magic in like one shot.
Righty's on the left and
I'll
lefty's on
let
the right.
TFO tell you which one's which.
Yes.
He grabs both, like a paw on each. Nice to meet you.
Yes, that one's lefty and that one's righty.
How much do they look like? Pretty wounded still? Do they look like they need more healing?
I mean, you feel like they can probably recover on themselves.
Okay. But they're good enough to like be used for their purpose of dragging carts if there's weight on it. They don't need like a break or some ease, right?
Yeah,
Some recovery then.
yeah. It just needs like a long rest at this point. You don't have to burn all your spell slots to heal them.
Perfect. Let's set up camp here and get something to eat. I have some bear meat actually, if you want. Oh, He looks over at the bears. Well,
I don't
It's
think they
me.
care. Yeah.
it was a large white bear, actually. Probably about 5 times the size of one of them. You can roll the insight, he's not exaggerating.
I'm not too hungry right now. I'm good.
Look, I know that you're going through things, but starving yourself isn't going to help. At least having a full stomach will let you think better. Trust me. Look, I'll even cook if it makes you feel any better.
No, you will not be cooking. I do the cooking here.
TFO is an amazing cook.
All right, well then he's going to cook what you're going to eat. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
He's going to give the Forgotten One like enough servings for them. He'll be a whiny little brat.
All right. I'll set up a small campfire and then cook the cooking utensils and then start cooking a little bit.
Roll a performance check on your cooking.
Performance, and then plus another proficiency because proficiency 22 total because it didn't add the other thing. Yeah, no, 21. Sorry. Either way.
Yeah. Oh, what's
Yeah.
your usual?
Yeah. This time it'll be a little sweet actually. Don't know what spice you'd use to do that, but it's sweet. And that's it.
I kind of pick at it, but I don't eat a lot.
He sighs, but he's not going to bitch at you. I wish we had beer. Anybody have alcohol? Wait,
Do we
He goes
have
in his bag.
alcohol?
he pulls out a bottle of wine. What was her name? I gotta give her grace here. Dana. He kisses the bottle of wine. God, Dana, I love you. Want some? You don't
Nah,
drink it.
I am good. I have this.
You don't drink?
No,
He- he-
I drink too much. If you to some,
He has a bottomless flask.
you like to try it.
You have a bottomless flask, and this is the first you're bringing it up. What kind of
I'm
fucking... God, you're a traitor through and through. Pass it here. What the fuck
I'm
are you
sorry
doing?
you didn't ask.
I'm sorry that you didn't know.
I'll take a swig out of it first, and I'll toss it over to him.
He takes a good swig, and then he goes, "Ah,
Tastes like the finest whiskey you've ever had.
yes, this is good. Whiskey's good on a snowy day. Well, I guess it's an endless snowy day, right?
He's always good. Quid.
All right, we'll take our long rest, and I've eaten.
At this point, we're 2 hours, almost 2 hours in. So let's go ahead and take our break, and we'll be back here shortly. And welcome back. We're back
Yay.
from our break. So another day goes by, a couple days. So on the fourth day, for simplicity purposes, so on the fourth day, in the fourth morning, Doros and Graves are still down by the cart. Solanus and Remy, you see Sebastian start puking up, coughing, grabbing his insides, and falls over on the ground.
I told him it was gonna get food poisoning. I told him not to eat it.
A man's dying. for you,
Yeah,
and I told you
damn
so.
I go run and check on him. Is it food poisoning?
Give me a
or
medicine check.
every time,
I told him not to eat the slop.
ooh, that's not good. 10.
I mean, it's high enough. It's not too crazy. As you're inspecting him, you're checking him out. You see something under his skin moving around.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Fuck.
that's lovely.
Who's got steadier hands, me or you?
I call Remy over. Well, you're the better one with a blade over here. I can heal him after we get out, but what the fuck?
Okay, we can try this game. What exactly would I roll for this?
What are you trying to do?
Put it out.
We're gonna try to cut the moving thing out.
Well, the thing
What would I roll
is,
for this?
you
Like,
see it
we
from
can
time to
tell it's
time, and then
not-
it drops back down into the body.
Like, we can tell that it's like,
But we can tell this is not natural.
it's not like him breathing.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, so
we
here's
don't know.
Give me a survival check, Solanus.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I've got.
It's just-
What's your modifier to your survival?
Well, I got a 12 on that.
I don't know.
Can I try?
Sure.
This is just more Sebastian shenanigans.
That would be an 18. Oh, come on. That's gotta give us something.
My goodness. We're gonna kill Sebastian.
Remy, tell me in your backstory, how involved are you around water? How much stuff would you know about creatures in the water?
I mean, did you know who her significant other was?
I'm asking.
So,
Fuck, are we gonna have an alien?
Decent?
Turn into alien here.
a decent amount, and given the ranger thing, she'd know a pretty significant chunk.
What's your favorite animals or favorite enemies? I mean, dragons and what?
Right now, it's just, I don't think I picked up a second one yet. It should
Okay.
just be the dragons. But, I mean, hey, there's different types of water dragons, you know.
Nope, this is definitely not dragon type.
Well, hey.
But I will give you this much. There's certain species give birth. Not quite sure
Okay.
what this is.
This is an alien thing. Oh god.
God.
Okay. Well.
Hey, he rolled his secret, so.
Doros, we're not there. We can't save the situation.
I mean, y'all could be coming back up at this point, but yeah.
Sure, do
What do
some
you-
parasites.
I grew up with fishermen.
What do you want to do?
I've actually had this happen to me.
You guys come up. I'd
In real
imagine-
life? Wait, what?
Like in real life?
So well, something similar that happens like this is, especially when you're in like lakes and stuff, there are parasites that get into their cuts and they get into your wounds. It's like they're like little.
See,
Think
you
of like a
guys can't
shrimp, but microscope,
guys-
almost much smaller.
You guys aren't
like
there
that.
with us yet.
It's gross stuff. They're parasites. They leech. They get underneath your wounds and they lay eggs in there, and it's gross.
Oh, ew. Okay, shush. Just.
There's also some that you can drink
Shush.
through like dirty water.
Anyway,
and
what
get it into
is-
your brain.
Anyway,
Let's get back in the game. So, Solanus and Remy, what are y'all doing?
I'd imagine we're like trying to come up with a game plan and stuff.
I'm looking
we
for
get
where
this.
this thing that under is he conscious or no? He's like unconscious.
No,
right?
he's unconscious. Dugan said he
Okay.
went out.
I'm like moving around trying to see where this thing may have disappeared to.
It's just
Let's-
continuously moving around.
Like
Okay,
on his
well, okay,
stomach
here's a-
or
All
Let's check.
like. Shit, roll really high. You know the anatomy pretty well. You know where like the vital organs are and stuff in the body.
Okay,
Seems to
so
be
hear
going
me
those
out.
locations.
Hear me out here. If you can like try to like grab the skin and hold it, then maybe I can like quickly cut it. We can get it out.
I will try that and I'll be ready. I'm ready, healing to just dump into him after we possibly stab Sebastian in a vital organ.
I don't know. I don't.
It's like the worst
Please tell me.
backyard surgery
please-
ever.
Please tell me that freaking Doros and Graves are walking up right about now with
Yeah.
TFO in tow.
I hope we're all doing that.
Please tell me you guys are on your
What's
way
happening?
up now.
What are they doing?
They're gonna
High or low?
they're gonna grab
Whoa.
it when they see it, Graves, and then cut it out while they like holding on to it through the skin. Is the plan?
Oh
right now.
no.
You guys don't know this yet
I know.
because we don't know if you guys are here yet.
Listen,
I
I'm
rolled
not
a
like
1 for a D100.
I said
Well,
low.
He said low.
Yeah.
I
So.
didn't say low.
I'm there.
So you're walking back up the mountain. So anyway,
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys basically come up to here.
they're not there yet. That was just see if they're walking back up yet.
All right, this is the best plan. Listen, I am a mystical
Sorry,
healer.
Sebastian.
I'm not the original Doctor Strange. I'm like the new and improved one. So
Wait a
like,
minute, hey Jugan.
Hmm.
Kind of a bit of a far-fetched idea, but I have an idea. Because she has it, and it's technically it's moving, it's alive, it's a thing. Could she technically cast Hunter's Mark on it to keep track of
You
where
have
it's
to
at?
see it.
Technically,
You
I
actually
do
don't
see
see
it through the skin.
You
When
do
it
not
pops up,
see it.
I do see it.
But then you lose it because you don't see it when it pops out. So
It
You
is
can
good
waste-
out,
that's a good. I do like
It's
that.
covered.
it's, I like
If,
it's
if,
It was
if,
an
covered.
idea.
if you cut them and you can see it like through the wound.
I'm okay.
The
I'm
problem is we can't get it to stay
All right, I'll
still
allow
long
y'all
enough
two to
that
come
we
up to maybe help, but go ahead.
I'm
Think
still
of it.
going with plan A.
Oh.
I'm trying to hold it down. Like as soon as I see
Hey.
it, I'm just like
Solanas, you and I both got D6s thanks to Weasel. Thank you.
Around the corner. and
Weasel.
just
We're
see
gonna
the
need it here.
names.
Oh,
I'll add it.
What are you? Are we there? Is that
Yeah,
what
I'll
you said?
allow y'all there. It's fine. You'll
What
walk
the
up and
heck
see
are
them
you
like
guys-
freakishly doing something over Sebastian's body.
There's something
Are
moving
we-
inside
Oh,
of him.
I think they finally decided to kill him.
Sell his
No, there's
organs or
something
what?
moving.
No,
Don't
there's
kill
something inside of
Sebastian,
him.
that's-
We're trying to get it out of him. I don't know the best way. I'm just trying to.
Oh yeah, hold on, slow down. What's happening?
There's
Remy, if you
something
kill-
moving inside of him.
Where?
Inside of him.
Inside
Where
of it.
inside of him?
Everywhere.
Near his organs in his
Okay,
body.
where
Like,
do I do I need him to make a perception check to see if I can notice this thing moving on his body, in his body? And
Now
if
that
it
yours
is-
is, I don't think so.
I mean, you wouldn't have to with your passive perception. You can see it popping up, going down, everywhere.
Nothing.
where on the
Nothing right
body
there.
is it?
Inside the cavity of the body.
when it pops up, I'm gonna try to grab it.
What?
Your,
I'm just
Grace,
trying
give
to
me a
move
medicine
on that
check.
shit.
I'm
What's
not
that?
crazy. It's there. He sees it too.
Grace, give me a medicine check.
Do I have advantage?
I mean, you have a bunch of rewards you might can use.
Or what do I have, Aaron? Help me
You have
out.
an advantage and you have a net 20.
Yeah.
I'll use an advantage here. All right.
I actually have to keep that up because I have yeah.
24.
Ooh yeah.
Oh my god.
So my nat's 20 left.
With this and your knowledge and stuff of
Hmm.
what great description that you gave a minute ago,
Hmm.
you know you need to cure a disease to get rid of this.
Hmm. Let me see. Do I have any cure disease thing?
Could ask our other cleric too.
I have something similar.
No, he usually only has
Is he
locate
unconscious?
object and calm emotions.
He is
I'm
not
today,
conscious,
my
no.
friend.
Okay. I will place my hand on his head, and I will cast Feign Death. So, for the duration, he's basically as if his body is inert, like he's dead.
Did Grave just kill him?
If the target is disease or poison when I cast a spell, so basically, if this is a parasite, the host is now dead. It's going to want to leave to find a now living host. Is the idea behind this?
Ooh.
So at this point, it can sense that whatever it's trying to feed off of is not living anymore. So it can't feed anymore. So it's going to want to go out and try to find something else. So once I've cast this on him, it's going to last for an hour. Once it comes out, I'll just take it out and crush it. It's either do that or I'll wait an hour for it to starve to death.
Is that what you're doing, or are you saying
Yeah,
that
that's what
there?
I'm
Okay.
doing. No, I'm not explaining it. Oh, I'll explain it while I'm doing it. Yeah, to them.
All right. A little
I cast
bit.
It, does it? Yeah, good.
It starts getting rapid. It busts out the back. Blood flies
what?
everywhere. It
Like,
rips
his
and
back or
shreds the cloak he's wearing.
That's a
one way
dirty
to get
trick.
rid of
He's
it.
not here to do
He's
it.
gonna be
I told
Dirty.
him like after streaming that's probably how I'm going to destroy it.
That's dirty.
Oh man.
Rips and destroys it out. You see is this almost like size of a palm of your hand version of a tadpole.
I'm gonna try and run after it with the Vorpal Greatsword and try and stab it.
Is it doing anything once it comes out? Just staring at us?
Kind of staring at you and dives towards the nearest person. Who is the nearest person?
That would be great,
and then
right?
Me
gonna
or
say-
Graves.
Great.
Or
It's-
Remy.
It's going.
It's
It's
the three of us
diving
are right there
right
the
at
body.
you, Grace.
Does it say
Great,
can I roll
fantastic.
to attack just as it comes out or no?
Can I throw a dagger at it, please?
Arilin, I sure as hell hope not.
God.
Does a 15 hit you, Grace?
No, it does not.
I say you grab it. His teeth. It's munching at you.
Can I do something if I have it in my hand?
Give me a dexterity saving throw to try to catch it.
17?
Yeah, I'll let you catch it. Fine. Oh, let me. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, you're able to catch it and it's trying to munch at you.
Perfection. I'd like to use my nat 20 for a 3rd level inflict wounds.
Oh no.
Oh.
And I would like to inject as much necrotic energy into it as possible. So
Roll that beautiful damage.
Sidebar, I'm having flashbacks to Avernus.
Just turn it to
Well, I'm
ash.
gonna try
Damn,
to-
or
that's 41 damage
Okay.
necrotic.
It had like
That's
5 health.
fun.
It was like explodes.
crumbles.
I should have said this before we started. For the nat 20s that are giving out from Twitch streams, you do not do double damage. It's just a guaranteed hit.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
so,
good.
but it doesn't matter. All it has is 10 health. What does it look like as you do this?
I rolled 38 with the normal attack.
Jeez.
So basically, while it's in his hand, I guess the crystallized eye is gonna glow, and this kind of burst of black lightning is gonna go around his hands and electrify it until it decays and turns to dust.
Nice.
That's disgusting. You should be fine.
Hey, Solanas, you want to heal him before he bleeds out?
Already on top of him. I look at that kind of like aghast, but then I reach down, place my hand on Sebastian, and cast Cure Wounds.
All right.
But doesn't it say you killed him? What's your spell do for that, Grace?
Oh no! So it puts him in a state of animated death. It's like fake death. If you've ever heard of it,
Okay.
it's kind of like suspended animation. So I can
Like in
release it
Romeo
now.
and Juliet.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet, perfect. The poison that she takes to feign her death so her pulse seems like she's dead, same situation.
Okay.
So I will release it now that the parasite is dead, and if he can regain consciousness after healing, then he will.
And even
Magic
before
caster.
then, I'm just placing my hand on his back and trying to heal it up to give him 16 points.
How much damage you do?
Anyone else on the
Technically,
line?
you're supposed to die from the birth, but the way y'all did it, I'll allow it.
It didn't get to fully mature.
If we waited any longer, it probably would have killed him, but you know. Big
glad
brain
he's not
logic.
dead. Big brain logic.
So you took 21 points of damage.
Solanas healed him for 16.
He is
Yep.
resistant to all damage besides psychic with feign death.
Mhm.
He'll have
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, his damage is halved.
Oh, hey, technically
That's
we
fine,
can
whatever.
say he died now, so he really is one of us.
And he doesn't take any effect of any of the disease or the poison that he is under while he is in that state.
Doesn't it continue afterwards though?
Yeah,
It would have, but if the parasite was still in his body, which it's not, so it's impossible for it to continue.
Don't.
Hey,
Anyway.
guys, we can successfully say we
For
killed and
simplicity
revived
of purposes,
Sebastian
because he's not here, he is going to be passed out.
Perfect. He's tired. He should be fine in a couple days.
now. Wait, is this
Dude,
twice now
how-
he's died?
how
Is
did
this?
he, what is that? Like, how did he get that?
Are you-
I'm not sure. Have you been?
Would I know? You mentioned it being near water, and I grew up with fishermen.
Daros, give me a survival check with advantage.
Plus 0, so we're looking good.
I mean, you do have rewards.
Yeah, 17. Roll a 16. And a
That's
17.
high enough. You would know. With working with fishermen and everything, you know that this is a slad tadpole.
And would it have been like some food he ate, or
No, this is something he inquired somewhere from a red slad.
Oh no!
so he ate it, or it was like they stabbed him and it put it in him?
You wouldn't know how he got it,
Got
but
it,
this
but-
is how they are born from a red slad.
That's really.
So that's for something for you to ask him next session.
Do all of us know what slads are, or do only
I
some
don't
of
know
us do?
I'll need to roll a
that's-
check for it, but that's bad.
Anybody that's associated with water in their backstories, I will say they would know.
Nope. Not me.
But yeah. So that was like the 4th day, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 because Arilin rolled a 10. But 10
That's what that
days
was.
go by.
We have
Dude.
it's safe to say and assume we have all of the loot down at the cart.
Yeah, I
and
would
at
say
this
that,
point, we're
but
just
what do y'all
waiting
want to
for him.
do in this span of 10 days? Would y'all be waiting there the whole time? What would y'all want to do?
Remy would probably go out scouting every once in a while, but she'd usually go back to watch Arlen with Solanas. I'd assume he stayed.
Once a day, I tried to spell magic.
I will say on the 8th day, the werebear says she has the Sony Star. Tells you, you want me to take this with me. Keep real off your tracks.
I don't want to lose the blessing, but it
It's
might
not the
be
blessing.
beneficial.
It's not the blessing.
Blessing separate.
This is the
Yeah.
control weather.
Yeah, this is the control weather object.
It might be beneficial to get her off of our trail for a little bit until we know more of what's going on with everybody.
I don't want it to.
Where would you go though to keep it safe, keep you safe? Because if she finds you alone,
I'm always on the move.
how can we find you?
Didn't they like teleport in last time? She can do that big portal, right? So I mean, if she doesn't use it, she should be fine. I would think, at least.
Or, oh yeah, she didn't appear until after we used it, didn't she?
After we use it, it's like kind of like a beacon. She knows it's made. So I'm no god, but my gut tells me that this she won't. My gut tells me that she probably could track it somehow. But if you want it, I'll leave it with you. But I must be getting on.
I mean, as long as we don't use it, right?
Yeah, I think I don't want to put you in danger by having this.
I'll be fine.
And honestly, I do kind of have some unfinished business with her.
I think we all do. And y'all's mission is more important. Y'all need to complete it alive. And I fear where y'all headed to now to deal with Godarok. You need to not have a demigod chasing you down. Like I said, you really want to insist on holding it. So, what would you like to do?
I think we'll take that off your hands. I don't think we should. You shouldn't have to be in danger because of us. And if anything, maybe one of the leaders of the 10 towns can hold it for us. Who knows? We'll.
Why don't
So
we
you
just
want to
put it
put-
in one of the bags of holding?
That's also a good idea.
Because then it's just there until we like go to pull it out.
Yeah,
Fine.
can she track it in the bag of holding?
She's a demigod. I don't know what she can do.
It may be better just to destroy it.
How about no? The last time any of us did anything to that, it exploded and we all ended up dead.
Excuse the last time you did anything to it.
Okay, I tapped it with my foot and it wasn't my fault.
Have any of you identified it yet?
Yeah. What was it? It was
Controls
called
the weather just
It-
now,
yeah,
right?
that thing.
That's
There's
what
an
it
actual name
does.
to it.
The summer star.
May I?
Careful, don't touch it. It might explode again.
She's
may I?
she's still attuned to it, right?
Yeah, she
No,
has it
I
and she's
am.
attuned to it.
Oh, or does
She's
it
you
already
never
attune
you
to
never
it?
took it from her.
You put it in my inventory.
I think that was just to keep track.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't even made it yet. Definitely not in your inventory.
It's 100% in my inventory.
Well,
Maybe you did. Wait, I thought Arlen did take it from her because that ended the spell.
no, I don't think that ended the spell. I think it persisted for a while, but like we drove her off, right? That was the thing.
But I'm pretty sure Arlen took it at one point. I thought.
So I don't think out of character. I don't think it would giving it to someone else an attuned item would stop something like that. But you know, that's
Oh yeah, this control wheel lasts for 8 hours.
yeah, exactly.
It just casts a control weather spell. But
Mhm.
I don't remember her giving it to you.
I don't know. It's in my inventory.
Well, either way.
Oh
still
yeah.
trying to figure out.
I think I gave it to you for tracking of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she actually gave it to you because y'all didn't ask for it.
So who has it?
She has it.
She
way
has
there.
it.
Yeah, I did make it. Now I remember making it. All right. So if y'all want it, she'll give it to you. Who wants it?
Yeah, I'll just take it. So I could cast Identify and see the item itself, see what it is.
Pretty sure we all know what it is. We can just tell you, but yeah.
It's not about that really. What is it made out of?
metal.
We helped make it.
You made it?
We helped
Yeah,
make it.
it's what
Well,
saved our lives. I'm not there.
Yeah, you're not there.
Say, shush, you're in the moon still.
So remember how I told you that we died a second time and the Morning Lord brought us back? This was the device he wanted us to make. So we touched it.
It's in your inventory now, Grace.
We touched it.
Just refresh.
Well, technically, we didn't make it. It was her.
She made
but,
it.
You know,
Yes.
we saw them make it.
We were Ghost and we instructed her how to make it. Well, not we. Arilin's family. Grandfather and brother, or just grandfather?
I thought
Neither.
This is like the most insane recounting of this item.
And yet 100% accurate.
Yeah.
Most of it, yeah.
Okay.
It was. I forgot the guy's name. Bobbin Knocker.
So who wants this now?
I'm really, really pissed off, demigod.
Oh, that owl?
Yeah. Except she doesn't look like an owl anymore. She was like a crystal.
Y'all never. Your group has never saw her in owl form.
Oh,
You saw her in the blue crystal form. Blue ice
She
form.
was in
She
one
like a
form though.
snake?
She was in one form, and then we did that, and then she transformed into another.
Nope, that was
No,
the
no,
Outsiders.
she just came in the crystal form.
No, yeah, she was just this weird. Actually, I thought, yeah, she was this weird crystal. I thought she was like a snake at first.
No, she
Oh.
was just a crystal form.
You're
So
thinking the
she
water
ran over
warrior that y'all fought.
Oh,
Yeah.
But did they say her name?
Sebastian would have. Oh wait, Sebastian's passed out.
Oh, then I don't know what you're talking about.
But what they described to you, I'll just say this. I'll say they probably described what she looks like. You saw this being transformed from the owl to that second form.
Yeah, when we kicked her ass and she went running. Yes, I know about her. Did you kill her?
No, she went through a portal.
No, we killed. I thought we killed. No, she
we
didn't.
killed some form, but she said that wasn't. We heard like a voice from out saying that that wasn't the last of her.
And then
I
I got
swear.
frozen into an
She's
ice.
something. She's tenacious.
She said something else, but you know.
Well, so is there somebody suggesting that there's an actual way to get rid of this? Something.
Why would we want to get rid of it?
The werebear that's with y'all's group is saying, or the Goliath werebear with y'all's group is saying she's offering to take it from you so they don't keep trying to attack y'all.
When we used it, Ariel was able to either track us then or knew we had it and didn't really care until we used it. But once we used it, she was very angry that we used it. And
Let me ask you this:
she appeared to.
What is this going to do for us? Stop the snow?
It can stop it temporarily. To
Or
our
if we
knowledge.
want to
I'm not
prepare
sure.
and challenge her on our own terms.
I'm not sure how much you know about her, but she can control the weather by herself. She's the whole reason that this whole area has been locked in snow. This
Exactly.
device isn't going to do anything against her actual powers. It's
But it
only going
might
to
draw
piss her
her
off.
out.
It drawed her to us last time. So yeah.
What if she comes to us when we don't want her to? Like right now, where one of us is in a moon and
Well,
the
then she
other
would-
is unconscious.
Then she would come to us now, but she isn't. So you know.
You're not wrong, but I feel like you're missing the potential problem here. How did she can only find it while it's being used? Is that the case?
I would assume so, because it cleared the sky. It cleared what you say is her power. And I think she was mad about that.
Well,
Which is
can't just-
understandable.
Well, can it be placed in the bag of holding, or does it reject being placed in the bag of holding?
As y'all
Maybe
having
another
this
opportunity.
discussion,
Oh,
with Solanus' and Grace's crazy high passive perception. Solanus, you recognize this portal. Grace, you recognize this portal.
Oh, great.
Fantastic.
you know what? It's just great.
Forming.
Just given that I told you so. Look,
You ever get that feeling of deja vu?
I'm using that day's dispel magic.
Ah,
Is it working?
Use dispel magic on what?
Well,
Arlen.
I was saving it for the moon that day because each day I said I was going to try to do it, even though I know it's probably not going to work. But I was still
Oh.
going to try it.
That doesn't
But
work
then
on
now I
that.
see this portal coming up. I'm going to try to close up the portal.
All right. You know how it works. Roll me spell. This spell casting modifier.
17. Roll to 13 plus 4.
As y'all about to close, or as you see this portal, see a blue-skinned carrying a spear, horns coming out, a face covering, creates kind of like gladiators put over their face when they're about to fight. As it about tries to step out of this portal, you shut this portal.
oh,
No, that definitely didn't just piss something off.
wait.
Okay, so she can definitely come to us whenever she wants.
So, what were you saying then again?
You tried putting in the bag of holding.
Ah, sure,
But-
sure.
She already knows where we're at.
Yeah.
So the problem is, guys, is we can't exactly leave because moon.
But also, if we give
That's
the
really
item
strange.
to Madame Werebear over here, I don't want to damn her or curse her with having to face this demigod on her own.
As you say this, she transforms in this big ass werebear once again. I think I can handle myself.
Well, Grays would toss the werebear the device.
She catches it.
I will say this: it's better her life than mine. And honestly, I respect the honor of what she's doing. She knows what she's doing, Solanus. You can either respect it or we could die together. Unfortunately, we can't fight her as we are now.
I just realized this too. Since we didn't activate it, is she targeting the item or us specifically? Because she has a bone to pick with us. So it doesn't really matter if it is us then.
It's hard to say. I mean, some divination magics, they need an item. Some divination magics needs you need to be familiar with them. It's hard to say what she's using per se, so I can't give you an exact.
She
Well,
might have
if it's-
prepared locate object today. So
If it's an item, it could be any item.
That's why
I ju-
that spell is so useful, gentlemen and ladies.
Although I don't think calm emotions is one she's got in her wheelhouse.
we can try it on her though.
I could.
Maybe she'll have tea with us afterwards. But in all seriousness, I mean, it's a obvious choice, an obvious variable to knock out, and we don't necessarily need this. It's more of only putting a target on our back than anything else.
Enough.
This is
Alright.
one of those blinded by greed situations.
Yeah.
All right. I agree.
If I were to,
So-
normally when you cast dispel magic on some magical items, it would like take away their effect. If dispel magic was cast on it, could we smash it and break it after that without it being a problem?
Just for items, dispel magic just gets rid of the attunement. It doesn't get rid of like the magic item usually.
Oh, it wouldn't. Okay, and that would only be
Like
the-
cursed items, you just basically become unattuned to it, but the item is still cursed.
Then yeah, let's just get rid of it.
That would
We
be
can.
like remove curse or something.
There are other things, but we're not high enough to do that stuff yet. What was the werebear's name? I don't think I ever was introduced.
Armor tech.
attack.
Starts with a Omatrek, whatever her name was.
Oyamanatak.
Yeah,
Oyamanatak.
Oyamanatak. There we go.
Oyamanatak.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk.
Hey, yo, mom. I'm gonna let you know. So, good luck on your adventure. I wish you all the best, honestly.
Maybe our paths will cross again.
Actually, before you go, I've been thinking about your offer.
I have rescinded that offer.
No.
What offer?
It does not concern you.
And I thought I was mouthy today.
I think I'll take you up on that offer.
My God.
Seeing how you handled a dragon, I don't think you need this curse.
What's another skill in the wheelhouse?
And hearing that you have a sister, maybe. Would she want you to have this curse?
Listen, as much I barely knew about her until 10 days ago, or a couple, like a week ago. As much as I would love to think about family at this moment, we're currently being, from what we're seeing, being chased down by a demigod. I figure I'll you seem to handle it quite well yourself. I don't see why I would have any problem with it either. If anything, it's a last-ditch effort.
You know how many years it took for me to get used to this. You do realize if you lose control of it, you pass this on to all your party members.
You lose control, I'm going to stab you.
Wait, you didn't say that part.
How do you think I'm giving it to you?
I pass it on in the sense like I will bite them, or in the sense that like it's like it affects everyone around me, because that
Are y'all
differs.
sitting around hearing this?
Yeah, we're all in a circle. It's
Yeah.
group
Okay.
circle time.
You realize if you lose control and you bite somebody and they are not strong enough to withstand it, you could pass it to them.
Oh yeah, no, we've covered this already.
Yeah. Don't worry.
You've
If your party members are willing to accept that risk,
Actually, one of my good friends is one. Well, I can throw up at least. Okay.
If you guys if we want to take a tally, we can take a tally or a vote. Sorry, but
It's your life, homie.
all right. So 1-4 for Graves. Is anyone else opposed to this?
Oh man.
Listen, a Goliath werebear is a good addition.
Anyone else, I would vote no, but I trust you. I trust
I'm
your
telling you this now. If you bite me and I live, I'm killing you myself.
I figured, Remy.
As long as we understand each other.
Yes.
Well,
Although that might just prove Sebastian's point that we're assassins, but you know what? That'll be fine.
Well, I
Sure,
mean,
I'm gonna fight
technically, we
anyone.
did just kill him and bring him back to life. So he's died about as much as the rest of us have.
He wasn't dead. It's different.
We didn't kill him. That was
Shut- He's not gonna know the difference if you tell him, "Oh yeah, I cast a spell on you, made you fake dead." He's still gonna hear the word "dead" and think,
don't
"Oh,
need to
you guys
say he-
killed me."
You don't need to say dead. We just cured him his illness. You want to tell him there was a giant parasite living inside of him?
Oh, maybe that would explain a few odd.
I wonder if that was his
Notions.
voices. One of his voices stopped now.
so do we have a deal or not?
Bite him.
oh boy.
I'll hold up my arm. Yes, we have a deal.
She transforms back into her werebear form.
Can't believe we
Oh
agreed to this.
boy.
Are you allowing her just to bite you, so there's no need for an attack roll?
No, just holding out the arm, the forearm, Yeah.
To recap,
Two
this
recaps.
past week we've had Graves pass out, our new
You
friend.
take 43 points of damage,
Jesus.
and
Yeah.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
43 damage down to 45. Awesome. Saving throw. That's 25.
Oh, jeez.
So subconsciously, you're pushing off this lycanthrope. So she's
Silvery
going to have to do it
barbs.
again.
So,
I'll silvery barbs. I want to help him. Get ready.
have the
In the
advantage.
mindset. I sure you could have the advantage, Remy. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
doing, but sure.
I don't
All
know
right.
yet. I haven't decided.
Actually, no. I'm giving it to Solanus so he could save his life if he dies.
Oh
so
boy.
I passed what I assume is the Constitution saving throw to then push off the curse.
Yep.
I'll re-roll it because of silver barbs.
Oh, you give me disadvantage.
So the second attack.
disadvantage. Wait, hold on. He doesn't need to roll
No, second attack,
Press
'cause-
disadvantage.
Silvery barbs gives disadvantage.
Oh, you're doing it for that instead.
Yeah, I'm for the first attack because he passed it. Because it was a pass, I'm gonna silvery barbs and make him re-roll it. So
Okay.
we'll see what he gets now.
I rolled out, got 12.
Oh, the DC was 15. So as you feel the poison run through your body, subconsciously you morph into a polar bear. And we're going to have everybody roll initiative because you're currently a polar bear and you have to get used to this form.
Oh boy.
Can we do non-lethal damage? Doing non-lethal damage is an option right now, right?
Roll your attack on Forgotten One. Actually, give me another con save. Let's do it this
Me?
way. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, let's do it this way. I'm not going to have you morph into a polar bear because I need to get the stuff to Arilin real quick before we clear tonight. Roll with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, no. So the first one's 15, second one.
Remember,
10.
just so we all know today, or this last week,
Last 10 days, 10.
the most normal thing that happened was Graves just passed out with no explanation, saying that he was tired.
Yeah.
Doros floated in the air for like 3 days with this horrible sigil burned into his chest.
Arlen is still
But
the
I-
moon.
It's
I
a
can't-
growing moon.
I came down okay.
To be
Sebastian
fair-
had an alien pop out of him,
I had no side effects.
and
On the
now
Actually,
Forgotten
bright
One
so-
is trying to become a bear.
The
Yeah.
polar bears are still alive.
To be
though.
fair, we did fight a dragon, and then I mined for like a good 8 hours before I passed out. In the story. So I mean, I have a good reason.
So what she tells everybody, he drops down to the ground, passes out. He'll be out for 2 days.
God damn it. We're gonna drag him now. We're not waiting for 2 days.
Hopefully, I'll be back when Arlen
I
gets-
agree.
Yeah, Arlen gets
And
back.
she turns, she says, "Good luck. Hope he can control it. You have been warned." She takes the star, takes off.
Good luck.
2 days later. All right, let's.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Skip it.
If you want to do something in the next 2 days, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, can somebody help me pick up this big guy?
Well, we can just leave him. I mean, we'll slide him somewhere, but we'd wait for the moon.
Oh, true.
Light him underneath the moon. That way Arlen has something soft to land on.
That's a good idea. We're gonna drag him underneath the moon, like directly in the center.
Oh my god.
Wait. What happens to the moonfall is not Arlen? Then we just squished.
Almost simultaneously,
Brace it. Don't worry about it.
Cure wounds.
Arlen, it feels like it was 5 minutes or I would say like a couple hours for you. Actually, it's been 10 days for the rest of the party. As you come back, everybody else sees this moon as at the 10-day mark, it's like bright, just like a moon would be. That same teleport void starts circling. Cast the spell again.
Yeah, the same.
Actually, this would be more of a
portal.
counter spell. So,
I don't have counterspell.
all right. The portal comes in, steps out, a blue creature with horns, that gladiator-looking mask that Graves saw in his vision, with his long spear, steps out with it. 3 more of those walkers.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And at the same time, this moon hovers down. Not like an explosion. It's like you're in the middle of an atom bomb that would go off. You don't hear anything. Moon shatters on the ground. Arlen, what did they see?
So you see Arilin standing there. He's still in the same outfit that he normally wears. His scarf is completely gone now. And you can see the scar from the knife wound from when he was a kid all the way across his throat. But he's no longer like pale and sickly looking. Like he has nice color to his skin. His hair, where it was like dark and kind of muted, is now like a bright pink, kind of like what his grandfather looked like. He looks more healthy and more alive, and he's wearing a little diadem across his forehead with a moon kind of like encircled on it in the center, and he's got this staff now that has a crescent moon on top attached
I
to
have
his
one
back.
question. Do you blink now?
I do.
Okay, good.
I do blink now.
Blink?
Arlen before
Yeah, remember?
never
Arlen,
blinked.
Arlen never blinked.
Oh.
Beforehand,
that's
he
odd.
never blinked. He just stared the entire time.
I hate that.
As you
That
come
was my
to,
shadow sorcerer quirk.
You get used to it.
as you come back and revisit the group. It's been
First
2
thing I
days
do is
later.
run straight to
Everybody
Sylvanas.
recovers from their wounds. Sebastian wakes up. What happened? You see this massive creature with 2 walkers coming at you, saying, "Where did it go?"
That way.
Prepare to die. And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Yeah.
So much for
Boy,
Remy
oh boy,
tackling
oh boy,
Arlen and giving him a hug.
Ain't no time for that.
Nice.
Thank you everybody for watching. The forgot one, you can go into your extras and add Goliath Werebear to your shape shifting ability.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I will get you through the week how this is going to work for you. Some like crazy deep lore drop tonight, that's for sure. But
Yeah.
we'll see you next week for episode 19. Is everybody's going to be there hopefully.
Yep, and I
Yep, I should
I
be
don't have
there.
anything before.
All right.
I don't
Well,
think I have anything going on.
Sweet. We should have a full party next week.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have to
And
let
not
JR know what
people-
happened to him.
Nose goes.
Oh boy.
But yeah, next week we'll pick up with the battle. Not sure what's going to happen. Should be fun. Until
I
next
got more than
time.
just a crossbow now.
Nice.
Oh yeah, y'all should also, I should say that you see him holding Graves. You've seen something similar, except it doesn't
Yeah.
have stars on it. But
Okay.
that should
For
trigger
next time.
something for you. That'll be for
I'm
next
yeah.
time. No, we'll see you next week, guys. We love you very much. And what did we learn tonight?
Horses are cool.
Watch what you
Don't
eat.
touch people if they look like they're on fire.
Apparently, Remy and I are the only like non-exciting ones.
Yeah, we didn't do it. We really didn't do much this session, did we?
No, well, I ran around like an idiot trying to do different things to get people not floating and not in giant moons.
I hit Graves in the back of the head with a snowball, although I'm waiting to see the retaliation from that.
I'm glad we're all making progress in our own way.
Here's what we learned. Don't leave your animals unattended for more than a few hours. Stuff bad
They
can happen.
survived.
Yeah,
Thank
poor
you.
Remy
Shit, wait, we
left
just left them
me.
alone again for like 3 days.
No, I think at this point we were wise enough because of the whole injured thing that probably the boys would go back and forth and check on them.
Probably. Well, with anyway, love you very much. See you next week. Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.